name is Madison Gierstorf, and the speech I'm going to give you today is about the dangers of texting and driving. Douglas Rushkoff once said, "We all know the feeling of surrounding ourselves to the embedded biases of our devices. We let cell phones ping us every time there's an incoming message, and we check our emails when we'd best be paying attention to the real world. We text while driving. Cell phones are a part of our daily lives, and we all use cell phones daily. I have been interested in a while in helping others know info about the dangers of texting and driving. The information I am going to share with you today comes from my personal experiences as well as what I have seen and the research I have done. Many young Americans are unaware of the problems texting and driving can cause and don't know how to solve the horrible problems. The goal of this speech today is to provide awareness of the dangers of texting and driving and helping solve these problems. So what is the problem with texting and driving? David Muir and Mobile Life Solutions developed the website Text Limits, and they also developed an app for smartphones. Texting and driving is a serious topic for consideration, and one has to realize the dangers involved before something drastic happens. Pedestrians, passengers, and drivers who get hurt or killed are because of their carelessness. For example, one of my friends was going way too fast on a gravel road. On top of going way too fast, she was texting while driving. She ended up rolling her car and totaling it and ended up with a broken nose, but no one else was injured. I've never been one to text and drive before her accident, but her accident was an eye-opening experience for me, and I was shocked that after her accident she still would text and drive. This is a good example of showing young people that they do not care or think about their actions until severe damage takes place. The consequences of texting and driving are rarely thought about until someone is injured or even worse, killed. Matthew Spicer is an editorial intern at the Business Insider and covers many different topics. He graduated from the University of Delaware in 2014 with a degree in journalism. Texting and Driving Safety is a family-owned company dedicated to stopping texting and driving injuries and deaths. 98% of the motorists who own cell phones and text regularly said they are aware of the dangers, yet 3/4 admitted to texting and driving. 2/3 read messages stop when they were stopped at a red light or a stop sign, and more than 1/4 sent text messages while driving. 5 seconds is the minimal amount of your attention that is taken away from the road. If you are driving at 55 miles per hour, that is the length of a football field that your attention is being taken off of the road. The information I have stated says that cell phones are a huge distraction. I have witnessed a handful of people texting and driving in 4 lanes, being stopped at a stop sign or stoplight, and even interstates. Younger generations don't realize consequences that comes with texting and driving. Now that we know the problem, cause, let's talk about the solution. The solution to this problem is to create awareness of the risks and dangers associated with texting and driving. Store your cell phones in a glove box or somewhere that you will not be able to get a hold of your phone when driving. If you can't see or hear your phone, then you will not be tempted to look or text and drive. If you are driving with others, let them keep you focused on the road and give them your phone. Another option is putting your phone in the passenger seat face down on silence. Brian Wendell is the author of Scouting magazines, and as you can see, there are many ways out there to prevent texting and driving. Now that we know the solution, let's review. Texting and driving is a huge problem in today's world that has many unwanted consequences. Drivers need to find a solution to prevent texting and driving. Texting and driving is a big problem, and helping people realize the dangers of texting and driving can reduce accidents. There are many consequences because of texting and driving, causing others to be injured or killed. A solution to this problem will have more people focusing on the road instead of being distracted by their phones. This speech was intended to increase awareness to prevent the dangers of texting and driving. There are many solutions that could decrease injuries and distractions. I hope this will give you a better understanding of how dangerous texting and driving really is.